I forgot to film last night when I went to go and load the van again, but I only added a couple boxes of toys and a couple boxes of candy, so it's not a huge deal. So we should have everything for today, no problem. It's now 5 a.m. I'm just picking up my father-in-law. He decided to come with me again just to keep me some company. I woke up at 4:40, so I'm hoping to be home by about 4 o'clock, but I don't know with fixing these two machines and whatnot. I don't know how well that's gonna go. We'll see. The first one is our first location. That's the one that opens at 7. That they open the maintenance stores at 7, but we can get in usually at about 6:30. So we'll see how that goes. And then from there we got, I think our total locations on this route is 12 or 14 or something. So we're just gonna start the drive. It's about 2.5 hours, and I'll see you when we get there. We just got to the location. It's 6:40 here, I think, which is 7:40 our time. So I came in, my father-in-law stayed outside. I came in and figured out what we need, and now we're gonna go grab it and we'll bring it all in and start fixing everything and putting the stuff in. There's two machines are broken. The one is probably just a jam. The other one is the one that takes the bills but doesn't give you credit. So I gotta figure that out, and we'll go from there. This is the one that's taking the bills and not giving credit. So I'll have to figure that out. Pretty sure I figured out the problem. So this is a winter every time crane by Smart. So I originally thought that it was something to do with the wiring. This wiring goes from here up to the credit card reader, the bill acceptor, and the coin acceptors. I did notice they have the wires in the wrong spot on J18. The white and green are supposed to go into pin 12 and the blue is supposed to go into pin 4 or whatever, and they got those swapped. So credit cards and bills read as change and change reads as bills, but whatever. I checked all the wiring, and then I decided to take a spare roll of wire I have and just bypass the wiring to confirm that it wasn't that. It wasn't that. I put in a spare bill acceptor harness that I have. It was not that. So I was assuming it was the bill acceptor. So for a last chance to see if I needed to replace it or not, I just changed the dip switches. And changing the dip switches and then shutting it off and turning it back on seems to have solved the problem. So we'll see how it goes now. So it worked there. So you got four So there's three plays for $5, which is the way it's supposed to be. There's 2 plays plus 1 bonus play. So everything is fixed now. While I'm here, I noticed that for some reason this button's loose, so I gotta pull all these screws out and screw it back on. So we're at another location. This location has 2 4-head Tomy machines, a bouncy ball machine, and then MP4 crane. This location does really good, so I'm just swapping out the one toy because I forgot to bring it, and then we're gonna top up the other ones. Displays are custom. We had them custom made by a company in town. They look way better than putting all the toys up there, and then you got to change them every time. It just became a pain, so we went that route instead. We just finished in the location with the 2 cranes. Ended up having to do a little bit of work on the winner every time crane because it was registering a win every single time, even if you didn't win. So we got some parts coming for that one. I wasn't able to film because I was on the phone with my distributor. So we topped it up and everything. Everything's good to go for now. We'll wait till those parts come in. And then we also just collected the money and did the MP4 crane, but there was no need to do anything, repairs or anything like that. So we're just gonna go to the next location now. Finished up at the mall and we filled all the candy and the toys, collected the money and everything, so it should be good for Christmas now. But I forgot to drop this off at the last location in the last city. Somebody won this prize out of our MP4 crane, and I guess the one that he won doesn't charge and it won't connect to his phone and everything. So I found these ones in our stock, tested them, they charge, they do everything. So I was supposed to leave them at the location. He already left his there, and I was supposed to just swap them out, and then he was gonna go back to Boston Pizza and pick it up later. But now that I forgot, we have to backtrack 30 minutes to go and do the swap, so. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna head back to that location and swap it out with these ones, and then we'll be on our way home, which will be another 2.5 hour drive. So it's 3 o'clock our time right now, so we'll be home at around 6 o'clock, unfortunately, but it is what it is. We'll see you guys shortly. I just spent a couple hours with my wife and daughter there, so now it's time to clean out all of the stuff from today and get ready for tomorrow. I got a few more locations to do. Movie theater, a hotel, mall, stuff like that, and then once that's done I can unload all the toys and all the candy, so the van's empty again, and then when I go back to work I gotta buy more product and whatnot. So I'm just gonna unload all this and then we'll go from there.